Jamaica is in trouble. And I'm going to repeat it. Jamaica is in trouble. If you want to know why I've made this statement, just stay with me until the end of this video and you will know why I say that Jamaica is in trouble. Greetings and salutations everyone, and of course welcome back to another of my videos. My name is Doreen Reed and I make content on things that are cultural, educational, and things that are creative. Now I want to get straight into today's video. Now, so much has been happening in education. I struggle with how to do this video because I'm trying to think which of the things I should be talking about, because there are so many things that are happening that really catches the eye. And so while it has long passed, I've given it some thought. Recently I saw two videos, very disturbing, and they're hard to talk about. One of them was of a boy bullying another one really bad, and it was all over social media, very viral. And then I saw another one of a young girl student who took her uniform off and chased down another student to fight another student, and she was accompanied by two adults. And when I saw those two videos, it confirmed something else that I've always thought. You know what that is? And I've always thought that Jamaica is in trouble. Jamaica is in trouble. When we have students who can behave like that in their uniforms around adults, Jamaica is in trouble. But you know when you know even more that Jamaica is in trouble? When I looked at the comments under the videos. When I looked at the comments and I saw some of the comments, it did not help the situation. The video of that child being bullied, I saw the comments and there were several persons in the comments who were saying, oh, if I my pitney that, I'm dead. If I did my pitney, this or that happened, can't my pitney. And then there were several persons who made videos telling parents to keep those kind of bullies at home, and that if it is their children, you know, it was their children, how they would have reacted. Those comments saying how they would have responded is an indication of the problem that we have in Jamaica. There was not one parent who was saying, listen, allow a child to be brought to justice or how it should be handled. Everybody was responding with violence. And if, as the adults in the situation, your child, God forbid, end up in that situation and you are responding with violence, then another parent is also going to respond with violence, and then our children will learn the same kind of violence from us. If that is our solution to our children being bullied in an institution, then we have a major problem. And one of the things I have always thought to myself is that in Jamaica, parenting has gone wrong. And when you look at the videos of the comments, of the people commenting about what they would do, how they would do it, what would have happened, it is telling you of a larger problem that we have, because the children are learning these kinds of violent responses from their parents. We have to find other ways to solve our conflicts apart from just resorting to war and resorting to retaliation, because retaliation only leads to another retaliation and another retaliation, and then it never stops. Where do we draw the line? And the reality is the decay in schools is the same kind of decay in society. You've always heard that school is a microcosm of the society. We are seeing it now because society has serious degradation. We have the same kinds of degradation that's actually happening within the school system. When I saw the video of the young lady who took her uniform off, yes, she was running to fight the other young lady, took her uniform off and ran down the other students. And you had two adults who were with her, and none of the adults reprimanded her, stopped her. That again is another clear indication of some of the challenges that we have in Jamaica. Yes, As an adult, you should be stopping your child to conduct self, yet with certain kind of values. Where's our value system? You should, as adult, stop that child to respond differently. But in the middle of the street, you watch this child shed herself of her uniform, left in her tights and her merino, in pursuit of another student to fight the student, and you as the adult went with her. Right? It says something about who we are as adults, because we don't stop the children and we don't teach them right from wrong. Instead, we join in. When did we get to this place where adults are fighting children? How did we get there? We're worlds apart. Yes, children may misbehave, but you're an adult. How do you guide and show them the way and show them another way to solve the conflict? Instead, we are joining the fight with children. We have lost our way. And until parents recognize that we've lost our way, and then there's another way to solve some of the conflicts, we're always going to have this kind of problem that we are having. My heart really goes out to those parents who are really trying. And mind you, it's not all parents are like that. There are some parents who are trying, and they're trying their absolute best to grow their children in the way they should grow, with certain kind of values. But we continue to have some in society where the value systems, you don't even know what their value system is. The kind of morals that they're teaching their children, we don't even know what that look like. When that child bullied and massacred the other pitney, the mother came out to say, to justify the son's action. There's nothing on the face of this earth that could justify a behavior of that nature. Nothing. All the mother needed to have just come out and said, listen, I need some help. Find ways to contact that parent, apologize to that parent, make sure the child is okay, and then find a way to see what kind of assistance she could get for her son to curb and to change that kind of behavior. But you cannot justify a child like that action. If you justify a child like that action, then the child will see no wrong in what he or she has done. You have to get your children to understand that they're wrong. But these are the kind of children that we have in schools. And then we wonder, why is it that teachers are so stressed? Because guess what? Teachers can hardly reprimand and discipline children anymore, because the parents are going to come for the teachers. Society will come for some of these teachers. And so therefore, what do we leave the classroom to become? A free-for-all where everybody comes in and they do whatever it is that they want to do. And then we wonder about the kind of society that we have. When I see some of the things coming out of school, you recognize that schools are in trouble, education in Jamaica is in trouble, and Jamaica overall is in trouble. Our hope hangs and rests with the ones who are still trying. The parents who are pushing, trying to teach their children values, good morals, discipline, and just teaching them ways of dealing with conflicts, attacking situations, and dealing with situations in a manner that maintains self-respect, that maintains dignity, and in a manner that ensures that we are moving forward and being progressive. That is where our hope rests. Yes? And so I want some of us sometimes, if we're all parents, just take a look at ourselves and ask ourselves, am I parenting the right way? Ask yourself, if your child was a child that would have bullied somebody, how would you want somebody else to respond to that? And so we have to take a step back, examine ourselves, and we have a lot of work to do to get back to that place where we are operating with a sense of discipline and a sense of dignity and a sense of self-respect. We have to learn to take responsibility for our own actions. We are our brother's keepers, and if we don't do the right thing, then we are going to continue to end up in problems. I just had some of these things on my mind, and I really just had to say it. I just want to know, what are your thoughts on this statement that Jamaica is in trouble. If you don't agree with me, let me know that you don't agree with any of the positions that I've taken, right? If you agree with me, still let me know what your thoughts are. Until I make me another video, stay tuned, stay blessed.